Welcome to Whiskey Conversations in the Whiskey Vault. I'm Dana Whittington. I'm here with special guest
Sowder.
Sowder. He's like 8 feet taller than me. But we're drinking a whiskey that you requested. Thank you for suggesting Scotch. Actually, Emma was able to do a Scotch. Everybody else did bourbons. But Glenfiddich 15 Solera cask, reserve. Cheers to you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Ooh. Oh, delicious. Why did you choose this one?
This continues to be, no matter how far I've gotten into my whiskey journey, it is the most underrated bottle in whiskey for me.
Really?
It's a sub $80 bottle.
Yeah.
But you can drink it with anything. You can drink this on the rocks. You have it with a cigar. You can have it neat. It's just complex enough that if you want something simple, you can drink it. And if you want something that, isn't boring, it does it as well.
Right.
And so that the way it has gotten that sherry cask in there and the influence to round all of the notes, but it still has a little bite left in it.
Yeah.
It's what makes it and keeps it alive and keeps it from getting boring. But I never have to fight it.
Yeah, you're right. It really is flawless. You're selling me on it, so I'm in now, and it's delicious. Let's go back. Why whiskey for you?
Yeah, so the way I originally found it was, if you remember back in the day of the internet, of the long dark times of the 2000s, where you had those quizzes of what alcoholic beverage are you? And all of my friends just looked at me and all of them unanimously said Scotch. I didn't drink it, but they all just said it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And so later, I tried some, I liked it, but it wasn't until, almost a decade and a half later. I was up in Boston living there at the time, and there was a bar there across the street from Fenway Park. And they had something there called a whiskey club. And the whiskey club is very easy. It's a giant library-looking card. And you give them your ID, and they find your card, and it's a list of every whiskey they have in the place.
Okay.
So it's over 200 whiskeys.
So if you work your way through.
And you work your way through. There's no cost to it. There's no time limit. They said their goal is not that you have to drink everything quickly. It's that you try things that you would never try.
Wow. So no cost for the program, but you pay for the whiskey.
Yeah, you play the whiskeys, and that's it. And
at the end, you get like a new liver.
Well, so at the end of it, you get a glass with your name that stays on the bar.
All right.
You get a small little menu of only things for you. You get a bottle of one of their single barrels.
Wow. Okay.
A bunch of things, and being forced to try things that I wouldn't normally seek out in a bar
it was
or
on
a
the
bottle. It was on the list, and I tried it, and it made me go, I never thought about this. Oh, that was way better than I thought. Oh God, this is horrible.
Well, and I feel like this was an era, late 90s, mid-aughts, where everybody was doing around the world things. Every bar had, here's all our beers, or here's all our, I never have been to one that had, here's all of our whiskeys. I need to go to that bar.
Yeah, and they're so fun about it because they sit and they talk about it with you, and you can just sit and have the conversation, and there really is kind of, we want to explore. This is a neat thing.
Yeah.
And so, and the exploration is what's important. And that's the first time that it switched from being, you just drink whiskey to, no, there's more to this.
You're going to think
this
about it.
This is not a beverage. This is an experience. This is something to think about. And it was about a year later. So this was around, I finished that in around 2016.
Yeah.
And which is around the time I found the tribe.
Yeah.
Just getting
we
started.
We were brand new. We were a year old, I think.
And started everything, and then joined it, started to meet people, came here for the inauguration of the Bastard Ball and the opening of the distillery. And figuring out is like, the biggest worry in whiskey are these actually my people?
Yeah.
Or like, am I a little worried? And so you get here and you show up and you're like, okay, I think these really are my people.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
And so like I signed up for Somm 1 on the spot.
Yeah.
And came back and did it, and have I pretty much live here now.
Yeah, no, that's no joke. Sowder teaches all levels now, including, this is your first time. You're here to judge level 4, because Sowder is one of our few level 4s. And so that means you've now taught all, and we have recently decided that it's the level 4s who have taught previous levels that are our honorary level 5s. So we might be the first rounds of those things.
I'm gonna get that brand now.
Yeah, it's about time. That cheap brand, level 5. Johnny 5 is alive. That's all I can think of. So you went from trying a lot of things and thinking about it and trying to understand things. Then you went to studying a little bit of whiskey and researching things. What phase would you call your current phase?
The irony of drinking now is I probably drink less whiskey now than I have ever in my entire journey, because it's a lot of it is, if it's for intellectual reasons, if it's for training, if it's for a purpose, okay. And otherwise, I don't need a lot. It's being able to taste the little things. I have been so blessed with friends and industry people and experiences here to get to try, I mean, thousands of whiskeys at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And what you find is it's things like this where you can just enjoy the dram. And you don't have to work. And
then I keep coming back to like, let's just get a bottle of Powers and like not worry about it.
But it's still, the biggest thing is it's when you don't have to fight, but it's not boring.
Yeah.
And because there's a really easy way to get to boring part. And the problem with boring drinking is that tends to be over consumption drinking.
Yeah, because it's just whatever. It's thoughtless drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. And alcohol is one of those things that I truly believe that you always have to be aware of what you're doing. And if you ever stop being, then that's a problem.
Oh yeah, and that's why we do the quarterly dry week. But even Emma and I, that's why every couple of months we'll sit down and be like, where are we at? Are we okay? How do we feel about our daily consumption outside of consuming during work for work purposes? And we just sort of have just a check-in. We good? Maybe we should just drink tea for the week and just see how we feel.
Yeah.
What's the same for you in your whiskey journey that you still carry over from the first few times you got to try it and actually loved it? And what's totally different?
We deal with this every time. It's become a running joke in level 1. First thing we do in level 1, we're doing the blind trios, and it's okay. We're going to find the dominant grain, and I can pick up the trio and go, oh, and malt is still happiness for me.
Yeah,
and it's not an intellectual thing; it's an actual feeling.
Yeah,
and the ability of that association of memory and the combination of feeling plus memory when they combine with each other.
Yeah,
those are still there. Yeah. And the intellectual curiosity and learning the story. The story makes everything interesting because stories never get boring. Facts get boring. Stories are the thing that keeps it alive. Mm-hmm. And so learning the people and the story and the history, and if you just give me a bottle and give me a fact sheet, I don't care.
Right.
If you give me a reason to like you, I will go to the bat for you, and I will sing your praises to everyone who will listen to get you to try your stuff.
Yeah. And so that's always been that.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that is intensified though.
Yeah.
Because it's the more you get into it, the more you realize just how important it is and how unimportant so much of the rest is. It's not so much that anything has changed. It's just all the stuff that wasn't to be important to begin with. I now know and is just shed off.
Yeah.
It is dead skin.
So maybe that's what's different.
Yeah.
It's also
I'm not
what's
carrying
changed.
the dead skin.
That's a rough analogy, but sure, we'll go with it. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. What was your, what has been, because you are one of the few level 4s, and now there'll be some more, who aren't like 100% in the industry.
Right.
What's the why?
I'm one of those people that if I'm not doing something that actually makes me passionate about, I have a job that it's an industry I enjoy, it's work that I enjoy, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's not my passion. I'm really good at it.
Right.
And so there are a lot of people that kind of like that, and there's something that I had to really just care about. Mm-hmm. And getting into whiskey, it's not the whiskey. It goes back to it's the people. It's the interactions and the people I work with and the journeys that I see people going through and being an instructor here, I get now, we're going to graduate people that I started with them in level 1
right
now. And so I have gotten to be there for all of it and see them grow and get late night calls with questions and things. And that never goes away.
I love that. That's perfect. That's why we're here. And I appreciate you coming and having a drink with me. Cheers to you, sir. Let's go judge some. This is all going to air separately, and they're going to see multiple episodes where I'm like, and we're off to judge some 4s. I say week after week after week. But we shot these all in a batch run because you guys are all in town together.
Right.
Now, you are in town more than most because you teach every level and the moonshine courses.
Yeah.
But I'm really grateful you took the time. So cheers to you. And to you guys, we're really glad you're here. Cheers. No matter where you are in your whiskey journey, whether it's down here or up there. Like and subscribe because this channel has it all.